Okay. I had to restart this one because it was blurry, but here's the properties. First is the product property, which says log base b of m times n, and you can separate the log base b of m, and you can turn this into addition. So that's your first property. The quotient property says that if I have the log base b of m divided by n, then I can separate the m from the n and subtract them. And finally, if I have a power, so that's m to the nth power, I can take that exponent and move it to the front. So it becomes n log base m, or sorry, log base b of m. Those are your three properties. Okay. For numbers 1 through 3, use these two things. So we have this and we have this. Those two numbers. Well, this is asking for the log of 3. I don't know the log of 3. I know the log of 4, and I know the log of 12. And I know that 12 divided by 4 is 3. So I'm going to first write it like that. Then I can use the quotient property, which says that if you have a quotient, you can subtract them. So this becomes the log of 12 minus the log of 4. And I know both of those numbers. Here is 12 and here is 4. So I'm going to say 1.079 minus 0.602. I'm just plugging this into the calculator. 1.079 minus 0.602. 0.477. We have a similar situation, 48. I don't know anything about 48, but I know about 4 and I know about 12. And I happen to know that 4 times 12 is 48. So this is the product property. It's a product, which means I can separate and add like that. Again, I know what those two numbers are, so I'm just going to plug in those two numbers that were given to me right here. Boom, boom. So I type this in, and I get 1.681. Oop, there we go. Last is 16. Now be careful. This is a little bit of a trick because yes, it's true that 4 plus 12 is 16, but if you look up here, this is a product, this is a quotient, this is a power. None of those are plus. It turns into plus, but none of them start off as a plus. So I can't do 12 plus 4. What I can do is 4 squared. So this will give me an opportunity to demonstrate the power property that says to move that 2 to the front. So now it's 2 times log of 4, and I know the log of 4 to be 0.602. So I plug that in, and I get 1.204. Right there, sorry. This table is wobbly, so I keep having, let me see, it's like, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying to hold the table and the paper at the same time. Here we go. Last two for this little bit, we have expand and just two expansions. So what you're looking for is this a product or a quotient or a power? Well, it's actually a trick question because it's a product 3 times x to the fourth. The fourth is a power, so it's a product and a power. First thing I'm going to do is separate the 3 and the x to the fourth. That's the product property. Second thing is the power property. I'm going to move that guy to the front. So then I just have the log of 3 plus 4 log of x. Last one, ln, or natural log of 12/5. This is a quotient, and a quotient property says I can separate those two and subtract. So I'm going to say ln of 12 minus ln 5, and there's nothing left to do. That's it.